The next thing we launched is what we call Rights Matcher. It's the latest addition to all of the AI-powered matchers that we've introduced recently. You may recall, first we introduced Deal Matcher, Agent Matcher, there's an Editor Matcher, and now Rights Matcher. Deal Matcher, Agent Matcher, Editor Matcher all work the same way. They were different ways of, once again, pulling out information from our deals corpus. So Deals Matcher primarily lets you do natural language searches of our deals. Right now, our previous search matrix really only would match specific words and terms. But now that we have natural language search, again, you can look for comps using Deal Matcher, and it'll help you search that whole corpus of deals. Agent Matcher and Editor Matcher help you find the most appropriate person by letting you enter a natural description of your manuscript. Rights Matcher takes a completely different lens on all of that. It's really aimed at rights buyers and sellers, and it's a different way of pulling out intelligence that's hidden in our database. So as you can see, we have fairly extensive descriptions here of how to use Rights Matcher. I'm not going to repeat that, but I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration. It's designed to both sell rights and buy rights. We're going to look first at selling rights. So what I entered was World War II spy novel, which is actually similar to one of our sample queries. I'm going to look in fiction. In here, you can pick any territory that you're looking to sell rights into. You can select all territories. I don't recommend it because it's not going to give you very good results. This is meant to be used if you've got a manuscript or a published book and you're looking to sell it in a particular territory and you want ideas. What I would recommend here too is that you make multiple searches. So these are the recommendations looking across all of fiction for a World War II spy novel where you're looking to sell rights in France. What you're going to see is that the system will give you slightly different answers depending upon how granular you go. So you can start with these general results if you want, but if you want more ideas, we should probably look in debut fiction. Sometimes we're going to find World War II spy novels in thrillers. So we're going to look there too. We're going to get a slightly different, even more targeted set. Sometimes they're going to be categorized in general other fiction. So we're going to check there too. Each of these is narrowing the search. When we're back up at fiction general, it's a broader search. As I said, with all of these search interfaces we've built, one search is great, but I'm going to recommend multiple searches to get different ideas and find slightly different ways of looking at all of the targeted information that we have in the database. Buy Rights flips the funnel and is really designed to help international buyers find books that are in our database for which we don't have a sale recorded in your territory. So this sample search is the instance in which you're a German publisher, you're looking for a World War II spy novel for your list, you'd like to know what's available or what's potentially available. So that was the search that I ran here. It gives us a bunch of books from our corpus that might be available. Again, you're going to have to check with the individual rights holder. We only know the data that comes to us through the 150,000 or so rights deals that have been reported to us. We do have a scheme in mind to expand that information. We can click on any of these and we're going to get the infamous deal screenshot. So you can see system did a pretty good job there. This book was sold almost 5 years ago, so it may or may not still be available. We haven't had a report for the German rights information. Here's another one where, again, system's done a pretty good job of doing that natural language matching of the search query to the book type. We're back to the blank because I already ran my search. So those are the three things that we launched last month. As you can see, big changes in that Dealmakers universe, a continuing extension on our Rights Matcher technology. Now, what I'll call out for you here is we're also asking publishers and agents to start contributing more rights information to us. Right now, we're dealing with, as I said, the 150,000 or so international rights deal reports that we have in our database. And the next thing we're building, which should be ready soon, is a scheme that's going to let you connect rights deals to each other. So you'll be able to bring up Where the Crawdads Sing, and you'll be able to see all of the rights deals that have been reported to us in a single list alongside the original deal. That's a feature that's being made possible by the AI contractor who helped us build this rights matcher scheme, which is breaking apart all the data that we have and putting it back together again in a different form. Next, though, we're going to be able to take exports, simple exports from your rights management databases. So for all those projects where we don't have your complete rights information, we're going to be able to integrate that into that same database that's going to link all the rights deals together into a single record. So we're going to be able to take simple CSV files from you. We ask that you contact us so we can just review the fields that are included. It was a request of multiple agents that we be able to accommodate that data as well. So we listen, as we often try to do, and we do have that capability